Welcome back to Back Road Bourbon. Thank you for joining me today. Today we got a special bourbon, I think. But what we have today, it's a Big Creek, which is actually here in Dahlonega, Georgia. Big Creek Distilling Company, local. We did a video. It's called, we're going to call it Biking to Bourbon. We took our Harley Davidsons, us and me and Missy, and then a couple of our real close friends, Mike and Cheryl Fisher. We rode our Harleys. Had a phenomenal time. I mean, the roads going up to this place are just so curvy. I mean, it was awesome. We had a good time. But Mike and Cheryl Fisher, thanks for joining us that day, and we appreciate you guys tagging along to enjoy this bourbon. I don't know what I'd call it, bourbon journey that I'm on. Me and Missy are on. Missy likes it as much as I do now. So I'd also like to give a shout out to one of my wife's good buddies, Dawn's Donuts on YouTube, her YouTube channel. Called Dawn's Donuts. She has been communicating with me on my channel, Back Road Bourbon, in regards to trying bourbon. She's real good friends with Missy, but she's trying bourbon. She tried it for the first time, wasn't a big fan. She tried it again for the second time. It's kind of coming around to it. So y'all give a shout out to Dawn's Donuts. Check out her channel. And her husband, or fiance, he's a bourbon lover like myself, and he's trying to get her acclimated to it. This is Big Creek Distilling again from Dahlonega, Georgia. Little small distillery, just started a few years ago. It actually was a brewery / distillery that was owned by Zach Brown, Zach Brown Band, and he ended up selling it to the family that owns it now. And it is family owned in the North Georgia mountains. It is a single barrel bourbon, very, very beautiful color. You can see the color. It's very deep, very rich color. It doesn't have an age statement on it. I don't know exactly how long it's aged. I'm guessing about 6 years, probably about 6 years in a number 4 char barrel. Comes in at 62.95% alcohol by volume, which is 125.9 proof. So it looks like it's going to be a very good pour. Again, we'll link that video pretty soon with the Biking to Bourbon, so you can check it out, and you can check out my sweet ride, Lucille. All right, I'm gonna pop the cork. Here we go. Alrighty, sounds sweet. All right. I am also, if you'll notice, I'm pouring it up in a Big Creek Glencairn that my wife Missy made me buy. This is actually her Glencairn, so we're gonna pour it up and let you know what we think about it. Does anybody else have to have the lines on the tape lined up just right? That's what I do. If it's not lined up just right, I feel like it's cattywampus, so I have to fix it. I'm OCD, y'all. Everything's got to be just right. Like this, it's driving me crazy. Alrighty, we're gonna let you know what we think about it. In the glass, you can see real dark, real mature looking color, real dark amber color. And I hate to keep comparing things to sweet tea, but we've been drinking a lot of weeded lately, and it reminds me of a weeded, but it's definitely not a weeded. I don't know the exact mash bill. I know it has some rye in it and also some malted barley, and obviously a majority of it's corn. So, alrighty. Looks like it coats the glass pretty well. Not a real thick viscosity of a bourbon. All right, I'm gonna put it on the nose and let you know what I think about it. I'm getting a caramel on the right side. I can smell the corn of it. A little bit on the hot side there with the alcohol vapors. But it's got a very good smell to it. Vanilla, caramel. On the left side here, so it's a real mild, like a mild oakiness. All right, we're gonna put it on the palate. Cheers, everybody. Wow, it kind of reminds me of a Jim Beam product. It has a little bit of a peanutty flavor. Coats your palate very well. You get a little bit of an effervescence across your palate, across your tongue, but it's not a bad burn or tingle or anything. Just a little bit of an effervescence with a peanutty flavor. And then you get the caramel, the vanilla, and I am tasting a little bit of a corn, like it could age just a little bit longer to get rid of that corn taste, but that's just me. Let's go in for a second taste, second sip. There, I got a little bit more of a pronounced corn flavor. Now I'm getting the effervescence, the caramel, the vanilla. It's starting to, it comes across a little bit hot in the front end, but it mellows and sweetens out rather quickly across your palate as it's going back. It is obviously a neck pour. I just have opened this thing. You can see, so that could have something to do with it. Very consistent. Coat your palate very well. This is one, we'll be biking the bourbon more often to pick up more of these. This is really, really good, you guys. If you can find, I don't know if they're actually distributing it right now. I know we went to the actual distillery and purchased this. It was a little bit pricey. It came in at 75 bucks, but it is a single barrel. So I think that has a lot to do with it. Obviously a smaller distillery that's trying to get their feet on the ground and get going. I think it's a very good, solid product. I would recommend it if you can find it anywhere, if you can find it out. If not, come to Georgia, Northeast Georgia, and check it out and see what you think about it. They had we spent the day there. We were there for several hours. They have several mixed drinks. They have also offered gin, the bourbon, and what else did they offer? Anyway, they got a bar inside of there, and they serve their products, and they have different mixed drinks with their products. And my wife had a couple of their mixed drinks. I had a neat and an old fashioned. Highly recommend. I love old fashioned, so shout out to a little old fashioned there. He loves them too, and I think that's how me and him got to be such good buddies on YouTube here. I appreciate what he's done for me to keep me in the game and keep me going. So shout out to you, Chad over there at a little old fashioned. But yeah, if y'all come to Northeast Georgia, I highly recommend you check out Big Creek Distillery. They've had several other products they put out, but this was the most highly recommended one while we were there, and I had to pick it up because much bourbon as I like to try. If you're in the area, feel free to stop by, look them up. And if you're on your Harley, go on and bike the bourbon. Go out there and get you one. Yeah, shout out to me. Give me a comment down below if you're interested in biking up the bourbon. I'll meet you up there, and we can partake in their their bourbon whiskey while we're there. Would I buy it again? Most definitely. This is one. The proof. I'm really a fan of the 125.9 proof. I love the higher proofs. To me, they have so much more depth of flavor compared to something like a 80 or 90, but that's just me. I accommodate the younger proofs or the lower proofs for my wife Missy because she really enjoys it, and I'm trying to keep her interested in this journey as well. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. I appreciate you stopping by today. Thank you very much for your continued support. Thank you very much for your comments, suggestions. Give me a thumbs up if you like my content. Just keep supporting me, and I'm working on keeping this channel going, and so thank you very much for your support. I appreciate it. In conclusion, I'd always like to remind you to drink responsibly, always enjoy your life, be a blessing unto others, and don't forget to juice that mug. Thanks for joining me, guys. Have a good day.